Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute, but I have something really exciting for you guys today. Just wait. We have another huge delivery from Paris Corner, and I have a lot of goodies to go through, and I want to do first impressions together. So grab yourself a cup of tea or popcorn and join me, and we're going to go through each and every fragrance together. Again, this is a first impression, so I will not be doing an in-depth video, so I won't be able to answer about any longevity or performance, but I'm going to share exactly what I feel about the fragrances the moment I unbox them. So let's go. I've got my iPad here to refer to notes. So I'm going to start with the most exciting looking packaging that was calling out to me. And this one is called Indomitable. Do you know what? I think I need a pair of scissors. We've got a lot to go through, so I need to unbox pretty fast. Ooh! Oh, okay, so this is how it opens. That's an insane presentation. That's so cool. Now I'm super excited to try this fragrance. Super beautiful and so intricate. Let's try. I'm gonna grab one of this. Do you guys know which side we're supposed to spray the fragrance on? The thin side or the thick side? I mean, I know there's a lot of debate around this, but I don't know. I just do either or, but because this side is just so thin, I don't know how I can get any scent on it or get the smell, so I'm just using the broad side. Oh, very orangey. Yeah, it is quite nice actually. I get this first sniff is just the burst of ripe orange or mandarin. I even get a little bit of the peel, you know, when you peel an orange and then that juice just sprays. You get that fresh smell of the peel. And the beautiful juiciness of, what is this, a mandarin or, yeah, this is definitely an orange mandarin kind of smell. I even get a little bit of the orange blossoms. I'm not sure if it's in the notes. Let's look it up. I really like that. It's a really fresh summer kind of fragrance. Yes, it is not mandarin, it's clementine actually, yes. Clementine, orange in the first top notes. Then it's got apple, black pepper, woody notes, white musk, neroli, and amber. Neroli, I was right about the neroli as well. This is a really, really nice, fun, fresh, sweet, orange. I wouldn't say mandarin because it says clementine here. Orange, clementine, that kind of fragrance. This is such a strong start. I really like it. I like the fact that I can literally smell the peel, the pulp, and even the orange blossoms. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. I don't know how it will wear on skin, but so far on paper, it is stunning. Next, we have something called Cosmic Jardino. Looks like the bottle has come loose. I can feel the bottle just moving around. Oh, this bottle is familiar. It's reminiscent or the same design as the Mysterium. I did unbox Mysterium in the last Paris Corner First Impressions video. That is Cosmic Giordano. Jardino, not Giordano. Okay, let's try it. Fresh, aquatic, slightly powdery in my opinion. Let's see the notes. Oh, yeah, it has fig, coconut, and sea salt, and then lavender, violet, and geranium. Base notes of tonka bean, sandalwood, and ambroxan. Yeah, the powderiness I'm getting is definitely from the violet, but yeah, there's a bit of saltiness or marine notes. It's written here as sea salt. I don't get the fig, to be honest, but I do get, I don't know, this is very Jean Paul Gaultier-ish kind of fragrance. There's a lovely creaminess from the coconut, but not too heavy. Yeah, this is your typical designer kind of DNA. Really nice. It's not my type of fragrance. I don't think I'll be reaching out for this, but for someone who's a little bit younger, maybe younger male, then they might like this one a lot. Cosmic Jardino. Zaman Alula. And Alula is a place in Saudi, so I'm guessing this is going to be more Middle Eastern kind of style. Ooh, look at this. Oh, the presentation is sick. Okay, so it has the painting, which is kind of embossed as well, so high quality. The graphic here is showcasing one of those stone carvings in Alula, which is similar to Petra in Jordan, and really nice presentation here. Don't know if you can see properly. I'm going to hide myself so you can focus on that. Look at that. Like the paperwork is, there's cutouts and everything. It's super cool. Let's get into the fragrance. Zaman Alula. Is this dates I'm smelling? Yeah, something syrupy and sticky like dates. Is this cumin? Yeah, I do get something like dates, but I don't know what else is here. Let's look up the notes. It is dates. It has dates, coffee, and bergamot in the opening, caramel, sugar, musk, and cedar, and then vanilla, leather, amber, papyrus. I don't get any of the leather. I do get dates the most, and then the caramel. So this is a very interesting gourmand, which is slightly savory. I don't know, I could get something like cumin, but I'm guessing that is the coffee or the burnt sugar that's mimicking as cumin. I'm not sure. This is not my favorite. I don't like the way it's developing, I have to say. The first note is quite obvious. It's a date note, but yeah, I'll have to try this. Obviously, I have to give it a better chance and a longer chance and do a wear test, etc. But as of the first impression, not my favorite, I have to say. Lueur d'Espoir, Memories of Summer. I don't know why the names are so complicated. It's Memories of Summer. Let's just go with that. Whoa. Okay, there we go. That's Lueur d'Espoir, Memories of Summer. It feels like another citrus kind of fragrance based on the packaging. So let's see what it smells like. My tea is just sitting there cold and I have to spray away from it just so that I don't get perfume on it. Oh yes. Wait, I recognize this fragrance. What is it? You guys, let me know if any of these fragrances are inspired by anything. Please let me know in the comments. This is a scent DNA that I'm familiar with, but I can't put my finger on it. Where have I smelled this? Memories of Summer. Let's look at the notes. So it has grapefruit, bergamot, ginger, amber, and musk. Yeah, I get the grapefruit. It is a beautiful citrus fragrance. And I think the dry down is going to be lovely, musky, and ambery. It's a very familiar DNA. I just don't know where I have tried it. Slightly different from the first one. So Indomitable has more, it's a more ripe, sweeter type of citrus, like the, what does it say? Clementine, like the clementine, which is supposed to be super ripe and juicy. You know, the kinds that you bite into and the juice just flies out of your mouth, that kind. But Memories of Summer is more tart. So I'm getting more grapefruit, more bergamot, that kind of smell. It's a stunning citrus fragrance. Another good one from Paris Corner. Next, we're gonna try Honeyed Fantasy. Oof. I'm just having black tea just so that, you know, my throat doesn't go dry. How do you guys take your tea? Do you take it with milk and sugar, no sugar? Curious to know. Okay, here we go. Where is the front? That is Honeyed Fantasy. Ooh, not what I was expecting. Is this tobacco? Wow, it is quite heady for a honey fragrance. I wasn't expecting that. So it has a bit of a, I do get the honey, but honey is quite light in my opinion. The more overpowering scent in this one is tobacco. I think tobacco is what I'm getting. Let's get the notes. Here we go. The notes are honey, cinnamon, and it's got myrrh, leather, vanilla, patchouli, agarwood, oud, amber. Where am I getting tobacco from? I can get something that is woody and heavy. I thought it was tobacco, but tobacco is not listed in the notes. I swear it smells like tobacco. So I'm getting a very, I'm guessing the spiciness of the cinnamon, but it's not your sweet cinnamon, is it? It's more like your heavy, wait, I do get the cinnamon. I do get the cinnamon. The buildup is quite interesting. It's now becoming more well-rounded. There's something woody, which obviously I'm guessing is the leather, agarwood, and oud. They've put both agarwood and oud. You feel like it's going to be a light, syrupy honey fragrance. You do get the honey, but I think the woodiness is more overpowering in this fragrance. Again, not something that I would buy in a store. If I smelled this in a store, it wouldn't be my first pick. Let's go to the next one. Next, we're going to try this one. It's called Farah. Oh, that's a very initial kind of bottle, right? Nice. Very woody, aromatic, spicy. It's a nice bottle though. Have a look. Look at that Paris Corner emblem as well there. Very nice. Yeah, this to me is a woody, aromatic fragrance, quite spicy as well. Let's see the notes. Oh, it opens up with rum and saffron, cinnamon, cedar, tobacco, and vanilla. Here, I don't get the tobacco. Or maybe I do, but it's not quite obvious. It's blended so well that the tobacco almost feels sweet in this one. Yeah, rum and saffron. So it is your dark, boozy, spicy. I get a hint of aromaticness to this fragrance, although there's no green notes in here. It is going to be one of your winter scents. So if you are into something which is more darker and richer, then this one is for you. That's Farah. All right, next we have Eshal by Paris Corner. This looks like it's a very vanilla heavy fragrance, just from the graphics of it. You know, the Middle Eastern brands and their packaging and presentations always super nice and interesting. Sometimes can be a bit over the top, but most of the time it's never boring. Okay, so what is this? Yes. Ooh, look at that. It comes with like a little scarf. So cool. And it's a very pretty scarf as well. It's written Paris Corner in the corner. Paris Corner in the corner. Then let's try this. This is the fragrance, Eshal. Very cool presentation, Paris Corner. Lovely bottle too. Look at that. And look at that jewel-like cap. So cool. Oh, this is your straight up vanilla. This is your creamy, sweet vanilla fragrance. Let's see the notes. I can only get sugar and vanilla. Oh, okay. The top notes are sugar and sweet notes, jasmine, rose, vanilla, caramel, and musk. This is a type of fragrance that I feel just by trying it on paper that it's gonna stick close to skin, but I could be wrong. I wanna see how it projects because there's nothing in here that is gonna aid with the projection like a citrus note on top. It doesn't have, so it just has sugar and sweet notes, whatever that is. I'm guessing it's vanillin or something like that. So I feel like this is gonna sit very close to skin, but it's a stunning vanilla. It's a beautiful, true to self vanilla kind of fragrance. So that kind of reminds me of Kayali's Vanilla 28. Okay, so this is a beautiful vanilla fragrance. I don't know how many times I said beautiful, but it really is beautiful. That's the word that comes to mind when I smell this. We have Perseviron. We're making good progress. I literally have a giant box next to me so I can just throw in the packaging and move on with my video and move fast. There we go. This is another vanilla, sweet, cinnamony kind of fragrance. Reminds me of Althea. Yeah, that's the DNA it's going for. Yeah, it has cinnamon, cardamom, and bergamot, praline, whipped cream, orange blossom, guaiac wood, vanilla, and dry wood. Yeah, this is instantly recognizable as the Althea kind of DNA. Nicely done, I have to say. I'll try this one on skin and see how well it performs. Anyway, I'm a big fan of this DNA, so I'm gonna love this fragrance no matter what. Ministry of Oud, Gladiator's Oath. Gladiator's Oath. It feels like it's gonna be a very strong fragrance. Very powerful and long lasting. I mean, that's the impression I'm getting from the name, so let's see. This is, yes, beautiful presentation. There you go. Oh, it slides from the side or the bottom. So there we have it. This is Gladiator's Oath, Ministry of Oud. Just look at that. Is that the portion of the Colosseum that they're trying to put here? And the stones and everything, it's so cool. One of the most unique bottles I've seen. Wow, the cap actually feels like rough stone. Super cool. What is this? Oh, wow. This is not the strong and bold, and I thought it's going to be full of wood and leather kind of fragrance, but it's not. What am I getting? Is this floral? It's quite subtle. I'll have to spray a little bit more because I want to get the notes. The notes are cardamom, saffron, lily of the valley, ylang ylang, jasmine, vanilla, caramel, sandalwood, and amber. This is your warm, spicy kind of fragrance. It's actually very, very nice. Very likable, very wearable, and it is quite unisex, but I would dare to even say that it leans a little bit more feminine. It is floral. You can get the floral notes. I mean, I suspected from the first sniff that it was floral, but now I can see it has ylang ylang and it has lily of the valley and jasmine as well. Yeah, this is your warm, spicy vanilla fragrance with a bit of floral middle notes. It is beautiful, actually. It's very nice. We have Ministry of Gourmand Choco Cult. Oh, this is going to be a heavy-duty gourmand, isn't it? Just from the packaging with the melty, drippy designs around the box. Let's see. Okay, it is so cool. Do you guys see that? It feels like this one is like a block of chocolate. It's so cool. I like when brands pay attention to certain, subtle design details. Okay, it has a little thing. Guys, it actually looks like chocolate. I almost want to bite into the packaging. Look at that. Ooh, safety packaging pull out. What is here? So interesting. Oh. Okay, it's almost like it's empty, but it's meant to keep the bottle safe, but it looks like it's a chocolate box. Like almost like I'm gonna find chocolate inside. Ooh, okay. Another intricate presentation. Look at the drippy top. So cool. Okay, let's try it. Ooh, this is very sweet. There is a realistic chocolate kind of note, but there is something very sweet about this fragrance. Not just the chocolate, but something very sweet. Is this like, am I getting a little bit of orange note like Jaffa cake? Let's see the notes. It is the caramel note that I'm getting. Yes, there is orange. That's why I'm getting a little bit of Jaffa cake, because the top notes are caramel, orange, bergamot. Then we've got chocolate, cocoa, butter, coconut, blackcurrant, peach, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk in the base notes. Yeah, the little bit of the touch of orange is quite interesting. And that is why it leans towards almost sickly sweet, but then the citrus notes kind of pulls it back a little bit. This is definitely for the gourmand lovers. If you're not someone who loves gourmand, then you're going to absolutely hate it. But even for the gourmand lovers, I'm getting Jaffa cake, you guys. That orange note is really interesting. It makes this from purely just going completely crazy sweet, it pulls it back. So it's really nicely done. Again, not meant for everyone. I don't think I will personally reach for this that often, but if you're someone who loves a really sweet scent, then you're gonna love this one. Choco Cult. Then we have come to the final one. I can't believe we went through how many fragrances now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the 11th one, which is called Fiora. The packaging of this is almost like a, fairyland. Ooh! Oh my God, I got it. That would have been a disastrous end to this video. So the packaging, I was saying, it feels almost like a mythical land. Look at that, very enchanting, very fairy tale-like with the unicorn and everything. Is that my son screaming? I think that's my son screaming. I'll have to wrap this up fast. Luckily, we're on the last fragrance. This is Fiora. The packaging, the bottle, it tells me that it's going to be a very pretty fragrance. Look at the ombre, violet, and nude bottle color. So let's see. Oh, okay. It's fruity, floral, very light, very almost like you're floating. Like a touch of, I don't know, like, when you have like a very light fabric touching you, like silk. That's how I can interpret this fragrance. Let's see what are the notes. I can feel like there's maybe some sort of peach or plum or one of those notes. Fiora, Paris Corner. Oh, it's actually passion fruit. There is passion fruit, there is rose, lily of the valley, violet, orris, jasmine, vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, and musk. This is a DNA that I've smelled before. I don't know, it gives me like a Delina kind of DNA, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like rose and, lychee together. But yeah, it's not peach or plum that I was guessing. It's passion fruit with rose and a lot of powderiness. I think the violet is literally giving more like a makeup kind of powderiness to this fragrance. It is something that I can see a lot of women liking or gravitating towards. It's a very pretty fragrance, I would say, but it's also a safe DNA because I've smelled this before. Only because of that, I feel like it's a safe DNA. It's nothing groundbreaking, not something that's going to be like, wow, I've never smelled this before, but it's a very pretty fragrance. There's a huge market of people who will enjoy this fragrance. So you're getting that beautiful rose and fruity notes on top and the powderiness. To me, this smells like my aunt or my mom's makeup bag, something like that. So it's giving a little bit more mature vibe to me, maybe because of the powderiness, I'm not sure. But nonetheless, it's still a very nice feminine leaning fragrance. So that is Fiora for you. Wow, we went through 11 fragrances together. I hope you enjoyed this first impressions video. I have a lot more coming up. I have some PR from Khadlaj and also from Arabiat Prestige, which I will be filming very soon. So hopefully you'll stick around and I'll see you in the next video.